Welcome to Wishcember Day 16 and Day 17. I combined two prompts together. I combined Rainbowitis is real and treat yourself together on the one spread. So in the background is some Van Gogh watercolours, and right now I am spraying Fairy Floss Credible ink through a stencil just over the top. I originally had no clue what I was going to do, and Rainbowitis is something that I kind of relate to. I know Jane Davenport made it up. It's Rainbowitis is when you love and just adore art supplies. Like you're full on, gotta have it all, gotta use it all. Art supplies are inspiring. Art supplies is everything. And I really relate to that. Like, really relate to that. Rainbowitis is, I got it bad. I got it really bad. So, I thought, because this is a double page spread, because where the elastic sits in my butterfly effect book is right in the middle. So I thought I would use the opportunity as a double page. And, yeah. I mean, Jane Davenport's art supplies really do inspire me. And the specific stencil that I have there is currently my favourite stencil. Like, I keep using it all the time. It's the one that I always reach for. It's the one that I always audition on the page before anything else. And really, I used it on the previous prompt, but I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. So I am using Jane Davenport smooth markers over the top, figuring out that I needed a different colour because it wasn't appearing on the blue and the yellow watercolour. So I wanted a bold outline because I wanted these two faces to be differentiated. And I didn't want to go over the top of the background with anything truly opaque. So I needed the stencil to be bold and right there in front of your face. I wanted the faces in front of your face, basically, is what I'm saying. And you'll notice already that I've left in me drying and all of that sort of thing. And the reason I've done that is because I wanted a lot more time to talk about how much I love this particular piece. I am so proud of it. I had so much fun. It really came together and it was just an amazing 2 hours worth of my time, and 2 hours I am happy to never get back. It was amazing. It was not at all a waste of time. And, you know, one of the prompts was treat yourself, and that's how it felt. Me working on these two faces felt like I was treating myself, like I was, you know, actually doing something for me, you know. And I tried to use quite a few of Jane's art supplies on this one. So I've used Incredible ink so far, smooth marker, and now I'm using colour sticks. And I liked that the colour sticks gave dimension and a little bit of texture, but they weren't opaque. They weren't going to hide that background. And I didn't think that the pink ink would work together, but it did. It worked really well. And I am so happy with this piece. I'm not going to be able to stop saying that. I'm not going to be able to say that it's fine. No, this is fantastic. And it's really difficult for me to get to a point where I'm that proud of a piece of artwork of mine, you know. Here I am using Jane's pencils, her magic wands as she calls them, and I did notice that while I was using them that they weren't appearing as much as I wanted them to. So I had to sort of pick different colours, which is fine. I'm not really that adept at using pencils just yet. I do want to get better at them. I think coloured pencils are a really versatile art medium. But yeah, I got no clue how to use them yet. But we'll get there. It's just time and practice. It's really all it is. So yeah, I just wanted to use lots of different supplies and just to see how things worked together, you know. And the background, I didn't want to lose that. I mean, it had this really cool butterfly kind of effect with the watercolour, and with the ink on top, it just sort of came together. Like, some people might look at that and go, oh, this looks messy. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like, you know, it probably does look messy. But to me, I really liked all the elements together. I think it came together really nicely. You know, and I think these two girls that I'm drawing, these two women, you know, one of them, maybe they're sisters, you know, maybe they could take after me and my sisters. You know, they're just like ethereal beings, or they could be mermaids, because I love mermaids. You know, they could be anything, and I really loved working on this piece. I was like, oh my goodness, yes, using this really bright orange colour stick really worked, and I didn't think it would. I just sort of went with it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just try this now, see how that works out. I was not going into this with the thought of, oh, what if I ruin it? It was I'm just going to chuck this on here and see how it goes. And I think I did a really good job. I think I really managed to just not worry about ruining it. You know, I just really immersed myself into the moment, and I had a lot of time to myself, funnily enough, to finish this piece. My daughter was asleep. You know, my partner was off doing his own thing. I was alone and enjoying myself, just enjoying my art time, and all of the supplies just were cohesive and worked together. There was no moments. There was no moments like well, why didn't this work? Or, oh, what am I doing wrong? You know, yeah, the pencils didn't quite give me what I really wanted, but at the time, it wasn't what am I doing wrong? It was this is just not the right colour, which happens from time to time. And as I was doing the eyes, I was like, I don't think I'm going to wreck the eyes, but I will take my time. And the reason I did that was just because I'm getting into the habit of going slow with Jane's brush pens, the LTQ and the Ultimate pen. You know, being able to go slow enabled me to really think about what I was doing. And not in the, I got to be careful kind of thinking, more of a, what could I do next? You know, this eyelash looked really good. I like this thick, bold line. Or, I'm going to reshape this eye just a little bit because, you know, that's just what I'm feeling. It was all really intuitive, really instinctual. And I always like to think of myself as an artist, but I'm not what I would consider a professional artist. I don't really want to be a professional artist either. I mean, I don't think I could quite do the kind of professional things that Jane or, you know, some of the other YouTubers are like James Luke Burke or Hello Alice or something like that. Like I couldn't quite get to their level. But I think doing art as a hobby, as a way to relax, is invaluable. It is essential for me and my personal happiness, you know. And I think just the fact that I managed to have such a positive experience, especially with this page, even though it just looks really busy or it looks really messy, like I can still tell that, you know, one side has got pink eyes and one side's got blue eyes and one's got a heart on her cheek and the other has a star, you know, one's got one's got colour sticks over it and the other one's got pencil. Like, I can tell the differences. And I love those differences. And I had fun. So much fun. Oh, it was amazing. And I don't want to say that, you know, the entire experience was so positive because of Jane. I think if I'd used my Daniel Smith watercolours, or if I'd used my Dilutions stamps or my Dilutions paint or inks, if I'd used, a different paper, maybe, if I'd used my Mossery sketchbook or my Stillman and Burn, I have heaps of other art supplies by different brands, but Jane's are the ones that I always reach for. And I think that says a lot about how easy and how fun her supplies really are. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it sometimes, like a stencil, there's a ready-made face, you can do with it what you want. You can change the eyes, the nose, the lips, you can change the whole lot. And yeah, it just all came together and it was amazing. It was an experience that I honestly hope will happen again, that I can repeat at some point. And yeah, there's really not much else that I really wanted to say other than that this was just an amazing experience. This was great. And I really love the piece. It's just, I'm going to scan it and I'm going to get it blown up and I'm going to get it put up on the wall, I think. And that says a lot because I don't have any like that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.